Good morning, everyone. How you all doing? This is the day the Lord God has made. I'll rejoice and be glad in it. Today is what? What is today's date? Today is it 27th or 28th of June? I'm losing count of the day of the month. Anyway, trust you all doing well. I think yesterday was 26th, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't it? Yesterday was Friday. Thursday was 25th. Yeah, today should be 27th. Today is Saturday. Anyway, how you all doing? I've been seeing a post. You guys, some people are trying to make mockery of what the president's wife suggested by empowering people to go into Akara business and all that. Some of you are like, is that what her son is doing? Is that what her children are doing and all that? Number one, before I say anything, I would like to remind all of you that there is dignity in labor. Number two, we are so blessed in Nigeria in that you can just wake up and start any business without having to register the business. And there are not so many rules that you have to follow before you start that business. In the UK, for instance, where I am, you cannot just wake up and start frying akara. There's no space for that. You don't really have street vendors that do that. And in case you get a spot and you would like to do that, it has to be registered. You have to follow a lot of rules and regulations before you can start doing that. However, in Nigeria, if you have 5,000 naira, you can use it to buy one mudu of beans. You can go and grind your bean. You can use one of your pots at home to go and start the business. And yeah, before you know it, you're into business. So I don't really understand why people are making mockery of her, saying she's empowering people to go into Akara business and all that. Akara business, I will use that as an example that you guys are trying to make mockery of, in case you don't really understand. In Nigeria, you want a kind of business that daily brings you money. Do you understand? And the only kind of business that brings you daily amounts of money like that every Tom, Dick, and Harry can easily venture into in Nigeria is all this street vendors, food and all that. Every day people eat food. Do you understand? And you may think there's no money in that. When you sit down to calculate how much you make in a day, you get to find out that most times, before the month runs out, the money you get from that petty business you're doing is worth much more than a person that goes to the office to receive 30,000 naira, 40,000 naira. I'm speaking from experience. Having been called to bar in 2020, in 2021, around this time, June, I decided to challenge myself. I went round about Buari, where I was residing. Most of the law firms there were not looking to take people because they don't really have high clientele like that. So they are just surviving. And anybody that will offer you anything in town, highest they will pay you as of that time, maybe around 30,000, 40,000, because the minimum wage then, which was recently increased, was about 33,000. That's about how much coppers received. So if you check your transportation and all that before you go inside town and come back, 30,000 naira will not take care of your transportation fully and other things. So I said to myself, what can I do that will daily give me purpose? And daily gives me something inside my bank account. Imagine today I have 5 million naira in my account. if I'm able to go out and roast corn or sell granite or what's it called, fry akara, and I'm able to make a profit of 5 naira, I am no longer the owner of 5 million naira. I am richer by 5 naira. Because I choose not to lie down at home. I choose to make my life purposeful by going out to either roast corn, fry akara, or sell cooked granules that gives me a profit of 5 naira. However, if I just sit down at home and say, okay, I have 5 million at home, and before the end of today, maybe I would have used 1,000 naira to go and buy bread. I'm no longer the owner of 5 million naira. I'm now down to 4 point something, what was it called, million naira. So you keep depreciating. However, if you find a source of income that keeps adding, even if it is 1 naira to how much you have in your account, you keep growing. This is what you people do not understand. And it's only in such kind of businesses in Nigeria that you are sure of. There's nobody that will tell me that if you look for a strategic position, I'm going to start selling akara today, that you go out in the morning, you tell me from morning till evening, nobody approaches you to buy something. It's a lie, not in Nigeria. I roasted corn in Buhari for 7 months non-stop. The only reason I stopped roasting corn was because there was no longer corn available in the market for me to go and buy and roast. Under the sun, under the, what was it called, rain, I roasted corn. Some people thought I was out of my mind. That was something I did, number one, to challenge myself. I would rather do that than to just lie down at home doing nothing. Do you understand? And a lot of experiences came with that. Sometimes you go out to roast corn, and then it's not even just about what you're roasting corn. Somebody will just be passing. Oh, how are you doing today? How is market today? A corn that is worth 100 naira, somebody can choose to pay 5,000 naira for it. That's the beauty, do you understand, of attaching a purpose to your life. Or that's the beauty of going out to do some of this things. Number one, you're not just sleeping at home. Number two, you're not thinking too high of yourself that there are certain things that are beneath you. Do you understand? I'm telling you this from experience. I get to find out that sometimes the price tag you put on an item, another person may come and put more price to it. And sometimes, oh, how are you doing today? Fine, thank you. Oh, I can see you've come out to do something. You don't want to sit at home, okay? Would you like to eat fish today? I'm not buying your corn today, but I just want to give you some money. If you want to eat fish today, go and get fish and eat. As of then, for you to get fish, proper fish, it's about 2,000 naira. Before you know it, somebody has dropped 2,000 naira for you. You must not go and eat the fish. Do you understand? These are some of the beauty of it, because you're not lying down at home. And then sometimes people will just come and start a conversation with you that, you know, you'll be wondering. You have access to a lot of information that if you're just lying down at home, you wouldn't have. And then at the end of the day, you have a purpose attached to yourself, because by the time you go out in the morning, you make your little sale, you go back, you're a bit tired, you wash yourself, and you sleep properly. Which is better than you just sleeping all through the day and then cursing the government, there are no jobs and stuff like that. I think you're actually fortunate that you live in a country where you can just wake up with as little as 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira. There is something you can start up to do. I wish I can do that here in the UK. I've been back in the UK since 2024. There are no jobs like that. If I have the opportunity to go and start selling something freely like that, like you people can start, I would have done that a long time ago. Unfortunately, in the UK, you cannot do that. Do you understand? So I don't really think you people understood what the First Lady was trying to say. There is dignity in labor. And these petty things that you're thinking it doesn't bring, it brings money. And sometimes it's not just about the money you get from the business. Just put yourself out there, start doing something, and see how God will use different channels to bless you. Do you understand? So I just want to encourage you guys. Number one, there's dignity in labor. Number two, if you fry akara and make your money, go and pack your money. Forget about that certificate. And number three, you are actually lucky to live in a country where you can easily go and do those things. I wish I can just start selling akara here in the UK. Love you all. Bye.